I've been traveling a lot. It's stressful to travel. I went to Israel last year. I don't know if you guys have been. It's New York. You probably have. I went to the Dead Sea. That's like a big attraction in Israel. You guys know about the Dead Sea? Even if you've never been, you're familiar. You can float. That's like the big attraction to the Dead Sea. You float. I don't know if you guys know this. Did you know this? You can actually float in any body of water. You do not have to travel to the Middle East if you'd like to float in water. You can do that right here in America. They don't know that over there. They're like, get in the water. You'll float. I'm like, we have chairs that float. They have little cup holders. We do it all summer. It's terrific. We got foam noodles. You can buy them for $3. But I went. I didn't want to go, but you got to try new things. That's very important in life. That's what they say. I think new things are overrated, honestly, once you get to a certain age. I'm 37. I like chicken parm and missionary sex. That's all I'm really into. People are like, what about veal and reverse cowgirl? I'm like, those are inhumane, if you ask me. I don't think we should be. But I went to the Dead Sea. I had a tour guide. He gave me some fun facts with the Dead Sea. He said it's the lowest body of water on Earth. And I was like, oh, that's neat. Then he added a second part that I thought was annoying. He goes, it's actually below sea level. And I was like, I don't know if you're smarter than me or dumber than me, but it's not below sea level. It is sea level. It's the sea. Whatever the level is, that's the level. You can't be below yourself. And he's like, actually, you can be. And I was like, maybe you should below yourself. I thought that was hilarious. Right off the top of my head. That was pretty good. He didn't laugh at all. I think someone was lost in translation, but I thought it was a good zinger. Then he said this. He warned me. He said, when you get in the water, if you have any cuts or nicks or abrasions on your body, you're going to really feel it because the salt can get in there. And I was like, well, I don't have any cuts or nicks or abrasions on my body, so I'm not too worried about it. But then I got in the water, and you know what I found out? Your pee hole qualifies as a cut, nick, or abrasion. I had no idea. All these years I've been walking around with a cut on the end of my penis. Or a nick. Might be a dick nick. I'm not sure. I got in the water, I was like, ah. And then he was like, is your pee hole burning a little bit? And I was like, you fucking knew about this? You gave me that shitty Snapple fact about the sea level, but failed to mention I might have a burning pee hole? He goes, it's normal. I'm like, no, it's not. That's abnormal. Normally, I have no burning in my penis while swimming. He's like, you'll get used to it. And I was like, I'm not going to get used to it. I'm going to get out of the water and go back to America. I don't want to just have a burning dick and be like, ooh, it's an acquired taste after a few minutes. Invigorating. Guys, if you want to experience the Dead Sea, go home tonight, get a glass of water, fill it with salt, and then just ease down into the... Get a sense of what the Dead Sea's about. Ladies, it's harder. It's hard to dip your vagina in a glass. Vaginas don't dangle, you know. Some do, but I feel like... I don't know if it happens with women, because I was with a friend of mine, Rachel. She's a woman. We got out of the water, and I was like, Rachel, my pee hole burned. Did your vagina burn at all? And she was like, I only went in knee deep. And I was like, oh, me too. Thank you. It was the proudest moment of my comedy career.